Well, hello and welcome back to FS19, not 17, as I stated in the last episode, which is a bit of a div of myself, to be honest with you. So we've got a hired worker. He's ploughing this field that we just bought, 18. It's quite a big field, and it's quite up a hill as well. Now, I do believe I bought the wrong kind of plough. Well, I didn't buy it, I hired this plough, but I do believe I've hired the wrong plough for this tractor. Because this tractor is only 115 horsepower, and if I look in the shop at ploughs, we got, which one did we hire? This one. It needs 180 horsepower, so no wonder this thing is struggling up the hills. So we'll let him crack on. He's got quite a big field to do, as you can see, up a hill and down again. And he is really struggling up this hill, look. See a bit of wheel slip there, look, wheel slip. Oh, it's a woman driving, I think she'll be good. You know, she'll crack on with that. Excellent stuff. Okay, so we've got, she's gonna do that. We've got to harvest this field. Now, I have been thinking, you know, in between episodes, thinking that these fields may be a bit too big for this harvester. Now, I've already harvested this field once, field 19. It took me about 45 minutes with the old New Holland harvester here. So it's not, you know, too long. I'm quite happy to harvest for 45 minutes. But it's not even a massive field either. So if we have a look at here, I'll say it's a relative. See, these 17's a big field, I'll say. 9, 8, 6, 7, 10, 12's big, 13, 14, 22, 21, they're all quite big fields. So these are quite mediocre. So I think I'm going to need a mediocre harvester. So I think we'll harvest this field now with this. And we've got 18 grand in the bank, which will slowly go down because I've got a hired worker. But I think if we sell all the wheat in that field, sell it all, plus bale it all up and sell all the bales, that could be a nice bit of deposit towards a new harvester. So let's have a look at the shop and let's have a look at what medium-sized harvesters we can get. Now, we have this New Holland here. It's 100 grand, so it is quite an expensive one. What's the width on the thing? Let's have a look at the headers. So this must be the header. So it's 4 meters. We've got a 5 meter one there. That does sunflower, so we've got a sunflower header. So that's 5 meters. So we have this one here, 7. So this could be quite an upgrade. Nearly doubles what that is. This is a Massey Ferguson. So how much is a Massey Ferguson harvester? So we got this one here. And how much was the header? I don't know how much the header was now. But we're looking at 200 grand. And the header was 50 grand. So we'll call it 250 grand. That's £250,000. And we're definitely not going to make that kind of money out of that field, but we're going to make it. We should get a big chunk of money from it. You know, maybe we might get it up to 100 grand, as we're sitting on 18,393. We'll call it 18 grand by the time we paid the wages on Missy over there, and she's going to be there till, I don't know, close on to the end of the year getting that field ploughed. It's going to take her forever and a day to do that. Hauling a plough up a hill that should be 180 horsepower tractor, and she's only 115, so there's a massive difference. Not only that, she's doing it up a hill. So that is going to be a while. So she's going to be, you know, I might have to pay her night shift money. You know, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon in game time. I think I might slow the speed down a bit. I don't know if there's a way to control the speed on the no, I don't know. I might have to have a look. See if I can control the speed from the keyboard. Look, £109 wages. Okay, that's just it at the moment. So What am I doing? I want to go here, put this down to real time, just to slow time down while we harvest the field. So yes, I am, and I think we're also going to need a bigger tractor then, so we'll sell that tractor and we'll keep this fence with the narrow tyres, which is just here. So we'll keep the narrow tyre one because that'll do good for fertilising and herbiciding and driving across crops, etc. And then we need another tractor that's going to be a bit more beefier to replace that tractor over there. So I'm thinking about the Massey Ferguson. I am a massive New Holland fan and I would like to have the New Holland harvester, but I think that is going to be way out of our price range. Now we can get John Deere's before this. 430,000, that's double. Considering the Massey Ferguson we're looking at is only 202,000. So, and what's it's 8,600 capacity compared to this one, which is only 5,600. So it is a bit of a difference. It's like nearly 3,000 more capacity in this one, which is good. So we've got a bit more capacity, nearly double the size of the header as well, so we should get things done in half the time in theory. Oops, but we also need a tractor, so let's have a look at maybe a medium-sized tractor. See, we could 125, but can we upgrade this at all? Engine set up 125, 155, 175, run it to 25 grand, so that would cost us 127,000. So that could be an option, but I think most important at this moment in time is to get a brand new harvester. So that is what our plan is. We know plans never go to plan, because that's the whole point of having a plan. Oh, see, this thing's having problems starting then by the looks of it. There we go, second time. Okay, let's lift the header up. Let's get it over to the field 19. Get it ready for this harvest. So my plan is to get all this harvested, sell it with all the crops in it, sell all the bales and weight from it, and then hopefully we can have a big chunk of change to put towards our new harvester. And if we have to get a loan out for 50, 60 grand or whatever to get the new harvester, we'll probably do that, because I think once that field over there gets sorted out, eventually sometime before Christmas hopefully she'll get that field finished, we can start harvesting that one and sowing seeds and whatnots. So I've got lots of plans. I want to do grass as well and silage and things like that, because you can get a bit more money for silage than you do just your regular bales. But I think first things first is just do the job at hand. Let's get this field harvested, let's get it baled, and of course get it all sold off and the bales all sold, and hopefully that'll nice bit of change for us. So here we go. So this field took me about 45 minutes or so, thereabouts, with this combine to harvest this field last time, so it's going to take me about 45 minutes again. I'm not going to bore you and make you sit there and watch me, and we've already done a time-lapse harvesting this field as well, so I might just do a jump scene and do a cut scene, whichever you want to call it, and jump to where we get near the end, get it baled up and take it from there. So I think that is the best idea. Make sure there's no weeds on there. Look, I don't think there's no weeds, I can't see any. Oops, and we're veering off course. Unbelievable. There we go, let's get back it on, there we go. Bob's your uncle. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a bit of a cutscene now and get to the end of this field, get it started on the old baling, and I'll see you then. Don't go away. Well, that is this field all harvested. I still have a load of grain in the harvester to empty out into the trailer just over there. We've baled up and we've got a few more bales over there to do, which we'll do when we come back after selling this lot. We've already sold one lot of bales. Now if you look at the bales, they're kind of jumping around, look a bit skitty like. So I've got 14, 7 along each side of the bottom, and you can't double up the top bit because they all just jumped out and went everywhere. And looks like these are going to jump out as well by the looks of it. Look at that, look. Unbelievable. And I stacked these up nicely. So I've got 20 bales in here, which I'm hoping to get to the store without falling out the trailer. So it would be nice to get all 20 of these bales up to the barn and sell them. I mean, they're just kind of floating. Now there we go. Yeah, so it's a bit skitty. You can definitely get 14 in there. I've got 20 in here. I should let that car by. I've got 20 in here at the moment. So we made 9 grand up on the last set of bales, which I've got 14 because I double stacked everything. I think I've got about 14, 20, 22, 3, 4, 5, 26 bales in the last lot. As soon as I folded the trailer back up, half of them all jumped out. So I ended up with 14. Oh, a young lady who was ploughing the field has done a spiffing job. Look at that, she has done that. 115 horses in that tractor and 180 horsepower plough, and she's done all that field in the time that we've done the harvesting and the baling. So we made 9 grand from 14 bales, which was 64,000 litres. I now have 20 bales, which is 76,000 litres. So let's see how much we get for this lot. Because obviously all the proceeds for this money on this field is going towards getting our medium size Massey Ferguson harvester, and we can trade the New Holland one in. As much as I like that New Holland one, because I remember that from the Modern Classics DLC from Farming Sim 17, and it's a nice little tractor. It's absolutely perfect for a small farm, especially if you can play on Ravenport at the beginning. You get the 4 little fields at the bottom, and that's absolutely perfect combine harvester for that. But anything bigger, we definitely need a bigger harvester. So let's unfold this bad boy then. All these bales just jump around, they can't just sit still. Maybe we can strap them up. Can we strap them up? No, we can't. Okay, well let's get over here and unfold. See if we can shimmy all them off. Boosh! And we got 11,500 just under for that lot. So it's not too bad, not too bad. Let's fold this trailer back up, because I tried to get around here and the trailer sticking out and I got stuck everywhere. Oh, I'm stuck now, look what am I stuck on? The old camera. Alright, let's try it again. Yeah, look at that, we're around now. Not really keen on these dolly style trailers, but I do like this baler trailer. If it was an auto loader, that'd be a good trailer, because you can certainly fill it up with quite a few bales. Something for the fact that they jump around everywhere and just about to jump out the cart. You can't really load much more than 20, and that's out of push. But I do like it. So we're going to go back to the farm, pick up all the other bales, sell it off, empty up the combine harvester. I do believe we've got 5 trailer loads of wheat from that field, but we're going to sell lots of crops in a minute after this. Once we've got these bales all up, sell as much crop as we can and keep the barley for the chickens, and whatever wheat we might have left over we'll sell to let the chickens eat that and all. And sell the rest, and hopefully we can start getting a oh well, we didn't want to stop there anyway, and we can get our new combine harvester. First we've got to pick up all these bad boys over here, so let's get the trailer ready. If I counted right, I've got 17 bales here, so I should be able to get all this in one hit. Should. But what we'll do, we'll time lapse this. We've done a massive cutscene with harvesting this field and getting it all baled up. The harvesting took me about 45 minutes, and about the same again to bale it all. And probably about the same again in the end by the time I've loaded all these bales up. So we'll have a quick time lapse here and see you in a bit when we've got this loaded up.